Yo, what up everybody? It's your girl Mo Budda. Thank y'all for tapping in today to episode 3. This is Big Chat, as you all know. Tonight, it's just me, and I'm okay with that. So y'all go ahead, like, love, subscribe, share, and enjoy the show.
Fuck your shit, shorty. Yeah, I had to switch up the mind state. Yo, bitch giving out migraines, so I put the phone on vibrate. Fuck your shit, shorty. Yeah, any op, I'll demolish him.
Yo, what up everybody? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Mo Budda, and this is Big Chat. Welcome back. This is episode 3. I'm ecstatic to be here tonight. It's motherfucking Friday, and I'm so happy about this. Yeah, we gonna get it. Oh, I need my thing. I need my basket off the. Yeah, we gonna get it popping the right way tonight. There are no special guests this evening, but it is me, myself, and I. Hold up, y'all. And that's all right, because I'm enough, and I can do this by myself. I don't need a guest. So we're going to get it started as if we did have somebody here with me tonight. And I'm going to get into what the topic is, but just a second. We're gonna get everything flowing. So grab y'all snacks. Get comfortable. Y'all should have seen how I was about to show up tonight. But grab y'all snacks and get comfortable, and we're going to get it popping. And don't forget to comment, like, love, subscribe, show your girls some love. So I'm going to definitely be tapping in and responding back as much as I can here. See, I don't want the sound on here. Okay, we just gonna do it like that. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into it. We're not even gonna hesitate no more. I'm gonna still do my questions. I'm gonna still do all that. Hey Kelly! You said you got your gummy bears. I know that's right. Girl, what kind? What kind you munching on? Let me exit out of this. Okay, let's get started. We gonna do it, and like nothing has changed. We still gonna do what we do. And my question that I'm about to pull, please feel free to comment, and we can chat about it. Let's chat. That's why I'm here. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna read to myself as if somebody was reading it to me. But the question right now is: have you ever won a contest? Have y'all ever? Hey, cousin. Hey. Hi. So have y'all ever won a contest? I'm going to answer this, and it's going to sound wild, and I know y'all going to be like, Mo, come on now. But I have actually won a contest, and it was now it's been a while, but it was a free throw contest. When I was in the 5th grade, we had an assembly. We had an assembly. Shout out to Brookview. What is it, Bobcats? I was going to say Wildcats. Brookview Bobcats. Shout out to my elementary school. But yeah, I won a free throw contest in the 5th grade. You had to get 5 consecutive free throws in order to win a prize. And this was in front of the whole entire school. So, yes, sour gummy worms. Or bears. I'm sorry, Kelly. The bears, because it is a difference. But yes, I did. I won a free throw contest in the 5th grade. So if y'all have ever won anything, please feel free to comment and all that. I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more questions, and then we're gonna get started with the topic of the day. Favorite ice cream flavor. Now this is wild. What up, Doc? What up, Doc? Tell your husband I said thank you, Kelly. Cousin, you want some dancing contest? I know that's right. Bob that back, cuz. My favorite ice cream flavor. I'm sorry. My favorite ice cream flavor. I'm gonna have to say, because it's definitely a mood for me. Depends on what mood I'm in. I think I got a top 3. Pooh, not the DARE program. I'm hollering. That good Red Ribbon Week. Pooh, please stop. Come on, Butter Pecan. Okay, so my top 3. And this is no specific order. But I'm gonna go strawberry ice cream with the real strawberries. The real strawberries. And then I'm gonna have to go, and it's oddly enough, like a lot of people from here have never really heard of this ice cream, and I don't know who to be mad at about this, but black walnut. Black walnut, and only Baskin and Robbins, I shouldn't be telling y'all this, but only Baskin and Robbins carries it now. Like, they took it out of the grocery stores, and I'm really, really upset about that. But whatever, that's for a whole nother time. And the big dog, the biggest dog, the cookie dough, the real cookie dough. And please hold the chocolate chips in my cookie dough ice cream. Do not put the chocolate chips in my cookie dough ice cream. So yes, those are my top 3 favorites. No specific order. Like I said, it really just depends on the mood for me. You know what I'm saying? To determine what it is that I want. I'm gonna do one more just because these are fun. That black walnut gonna do it every time, sister. Every single time. Every time. And cause I really don't hear people say butter pecan is their fave, but that's interesting to know. I've tried it maybe once or twice in my whole entire life. But let's do pretzel peanut butter. Okay. Oh, you can't get G with the cookie dough, Kelly? Come on now. Let's do one more, and then we gonna move on. Last question. What time period would you travel back to? I'm going back to the 90s. I'm going back to literally the end of 89, traveling into 1990. I'm literally traveling right back to the 90s. Like, it was the best era. It was the best time. It just seemed like that's when they had the most genuine fun. I love everything about the 90s. The fashion was busting. The hairstylist was hairstyling. The barbers were barbering. Like, everything about the 90s I'm traveling back to. What about y'all? Where y'all traveling back to? I even, like, a part of me even want to say the 80s. I don't know. Like, a little piece of me want to go to the 80s. But I don't know how I feel about that for real. They might have been too live for me back in the 80s. I can take the 90s, 90 to 99. That's it. That's it. Yes, cause 90s for sure. It just seemed like they had the most fun. Like, they were literally having fun. People were not overdoing their parts. People were not fighting. I mean, you might have a little tussle or something every now and again, but like, it was just all love, and that's what I'm all about. And I just feel like I would have had a blast being grown in the 90s. So I would travel back to 2016 to do things over. Oh, that's cool, Kelly. That's cool. The 2000s were, you know, it was a pretty lit time. You know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. 50 so I can help some of our people. Whoops. I'm hollering. Talk about the 50s so I can help some of our people whoop some. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hold on, let me move this out the way because you was stupid. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to talk about why I'm here tonight. Obviously, I'm here every Friday night, but and let me also add that it's been a blast. This is only week 3, but it feels like I've been doing this forever. Like, I'm really having fun. I'm having fun with y'all. I feel full. Man, walking it out. I'm sorry y'all distracted me, but I feel full. I just feel like I'm on to something. Like, I'm really having a blast here doing this every week with y'all. Like, I'm really feeling it. So, hey, Lisa. So tonight, the reason why we're here tonight is I want to talk about, from the opinions of Mo Budda, Amoria, however you know me, however y'all know me, I want to talk about putting yourself first. And I want to know what that looks like to everybody, because like I said, I have my own opinions about it, and I have my own perspectives on it. And I definitely want to talk about putting yourself first and how important it is to put yourself first. So So I really do want to know from y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yes. I really want to know from y'all first what that means to y'all, putting yourself first. Like, how does that look to y'all? I really want to know that. So, you know, let me know something in the comments. But while y'all doing that, I'm going to jump start. Yes, because it's self-care. I'm going to jump start with what it means to me. And this is a special topic for me though, because, and I'm gonna always be transparent with y'all. We're gonna start there. I'm gonna always be transparent with y'all. As y'all have seen from the previous episodes, like, we try to keep it as real as possible on this side. Like, all genuine, all authentic. Like, we really be about that. So yes, you have to cut people off that you love. Come on now, we gonna get there. We gonna get there, Kelly, I promise you. But what it looks like to me is literally, man, when I say coming out of some holes, like coming out of some deep, dark spaces, like literally learning to put myself first. Contrary to any belief, I used to be a people pleaser. I used to really like care about what people thought. And no matter how much I have been or like to be, you know, to myself, like, I used to really try to please other people and make sure they were happy. I didn't care if it was at my expense. I didn't care if I was the one whose feelings was getting hurt. I didn't care. I just wanted to make sure other people were good. And baby, let me tell you, when I decided to start standing up for myself, when I decided to start saying no, when I decided to start saying, look, you don't have this dominion over me or this power over me anymore, and talk to myself about, and I was young, this was probably back around the time that, like, I had my son. This was around the time that I had Rhodey. Shout out to Rhodey. This was around the time that I had my son, and I felt lost. I felt like I didn't know who I was. I felt like I didn't really have an identity. I just felt a lot of things. And it's because I was letting people walk all over me. Period. Like, and that moment that I decided, like I said, to start saying no and start standing up for myself was the day that my life completely changed. And I feel like people know not to call me for or about certain stuff. Like, people know not to handle me a certain way because I put my foot down on that shit. And I'm gonna let you know through the door that I put myself first. And this is what it looks like to me: having boundaries, setting them, keeping them, standing firm on them. That is what putting myself first looks like to me. And it's not about what your kids think about you. It's not about what your spouse think about you. It's not about none of that. And if they love you and respect you, they will respect the fact that you do put yourself first. And that's just how I feel about that. So, you know, y'all chime in, you know, and let me know, you know, what it looks like for y'all. What does putting yourself first look like? I'm going to read some of these comments. Because that one is real deal, Holyfield. The cutting people off that you love, that shit takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot because you love them. And you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, not talk to them. Like, so I understand that completely. I have a comment here. Hey, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa. It's okay to be mean to some, looking out for yourself. The first two letters in mean is me. Come on. And mean, I don't even like that term, because I feel like when you know me, you know me. Like, when you know me, you know me. And mean is not my forte. I just have, like, boundaries. I have lines that you cannot cross. And that's just it on that. That's just it on that. A lot of people who don't, yes, cousin, it feels good. A lot of people who don't know how to say no, or don't really, you know, have the capability just yet to put themselves first, will always deem you as mean. It's like, I'm not being mean. It's just, this what you're not about to do. It's just not what you're about to do. And that's it. Yes, cousin, when you find, shout out to my cousin, man. Shout out to my cousin Jay. When you find you and love you properly, it's the best. It even builds confidence. That is so true. That is so true. It's the truth. Sorry, I'm getting a little, I'm trying to like read y'all comments and like answer them all at the same time. But in the meantime and in between time, y'all like, love, share this. Subscribe to the YouTube at Big Chat with Bo Budda. So, hold on. Let me read this other comment. I can attest to that because I feel like when you do find you and what... Man, I had to take a deep breath on that one. When you find yourself, self-awareness to me is like one of the biggest forms of loving yourself. When you take that time to sit down and be like, okay, or when people actually call you out on your stuff, you know what I'm saying, on your mishaps or shortcomings or whatever. I feel like when you take that time to sit down with yourself and truly analyze and pick yourself apart, not really allowing anybody else to do it, but when you pick yourself apart and you can be real with yourself and raw with yourself, man, it's the best. It's the best. I had to cut someone off that I love so bad and it hurts so bad and it still hurts when I think about it. But the relief I feel, I'm telling you because if the love, and I feel that when the love is not mutual, it's like, what else do? You don't know what else to do besides cut off, you know what I'm saying, the non-mutual love. You have to cut it off and you have to relieve yourself from that. That's just what it is. That's literally just what it is. You gotta love you a little more to not put up with nothing that doesn't feel good to you. And that's just it on that. That's something I'm still working on the other day. I just realized I gotta take care of every part of your body inside and out. Let me tell you something about mental health, since we're talking about loving ourselves inside and out and how real mental health is. Hold on, let me take a little one too. Don't look at my cup, but yeah, hold on one second. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I didn't realize how important mental health was until after my 30s. When I say I miss who I was before the anxiety crept in, and the anxiety, we just gonna leave it at that. Before the anxiety almost took over my life, like I miss who I was before the anxiety, like for real. Like the mental is so vital. Like it's your mind, it's your mental, it's how you function, it's how you operate on a day-to-day basis. Like it's so important. You have to do things to keep it together. You have to do things that keep you sane. I don't care what it looks like to anybody else. You have to put yourself first. I feel like, no lie, and there's so many different forms of depression, or so we like to call it over here, like discouragement, to feel discouraged. It's so many different forms of that. But I feel like depression, in most cases, this is just my opinion, and something that I've experienced. I will never talk to y'all about something that I did not experience. But in my case, it was just from not really knowing myself, especially since I had become a mother. Like not really knowing what I liked, what I didn't like, for real. Like not really knowing anything about myself, what I like to do, hobbies, any of that. I really didn't know anything about myself. And I felt depressed. I felt down because I wasn't living my life. I didn't even know where to start. Like I didn't even know what to do. Like, so I felt sad all the time. It's like all I know is to be a mom. Like this shit cannot be real. Like, and even for the people who don't have children, like I'm not knocking that. Like you have to get up literally and do what feels good to you in order to not feel, so down. Anxiety will control your life. That's true. Anxiety will control your life if you allow it. It will. It's literally just you talking to yourself negatively, and I don't understand why we do that, but it's just a crappy ass part of life. It's almost like it's not real if you don't feed it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not real if you don't feed into the negativity. For sure. I mean, if y'all got anything y'all want to add on or ask me, like it's just me in here by myself tonight. It's just me by myself. Like if y'all got something y'all want to ask me, please feel free. I ain't got nothing but time right now. Please feel free to ask. I'm an open book, honestly. I mean, if I had to really just, you know, keep it real on here and with myself, like, it's not really I know I look like a super exciting person. Don't get me wrong, like, I have my highs, but, like, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty mellow. Like, you can literally ask me anything. Anything you want to know. But we definitely gonna keep pushing the, you know what I'm saying, putting ourselves first for sure. And it doesn't matter who you have to leave behind to do it. It's just what it is. I feel like if they were gonna be on, if they were gonna be on your, you know, your bandwagon, they'd be on there. They try to see things your way. How did you eventually overcome your depression? What are some self-care tips? Ooh, some self-care tips. To me, I feel like self-care is, and it all depends on like what you're interested in. And never be afraid to try something for the first time. So even if you're not really into pedicures and manicures and pampering yourselves and a massage and stuff like that, like, try it. It doesn't hurt to try it. But some self-care tips for me is, I'm big on making sure my space is clean and clear, and I'm big on making sure like my energy is flowing nicely, you know, throughout my living space. For me, it starts at home. I know it's cliche, I know everybody say it, but it definitely starts at home with me. How my space looks around me definitely matters on how my day is gonna turn out. I have no control over that in my mind. Like, it's almost like I can't leave the house knowing I didn't make my bed. That should literally be on my mind. So like, making sure your space around you is clean and clear, and you know, you're able to flow through your, you know, get rid of stuff. Get rid of stuff. If you don't do nothing else, get rid of stuff. Things that you don't use, things that you are no longer using, clothes that you no longer wear, get rid of it. Go get you a massage. Talk nicely to yourself. That's self-care. Go get a pedicure, soak your feet in some water, take a walk outside. Like, these are all self-care tips to care for yourself. It really all depends on what you're into. How did, and I hope that helped you. I really hope that helped. Whatever it comes in your mind when you think about loving yourself and what makes you feel good, it's like, do that and be consistent with it. Just be consistent. That is also another form of self-care. Being consistent with your craft, with your hobbies, you know, things of that nature. How did you eventually overcome your depression? Woo, Melissa. Man, that was a long road. That was a long road. First of all, living in something that you're not even aware really exists. I didn't know what depression was. I didn't know what that felt like. Nobody in my community when I was 15, 16, 17 years old was talking about mental health. Like, we're gonna start there. Everybody's depressed. Motherfuckers 15, drinking, smoking, you know what I'm saying? Like, really fighting off shit that they can't even diagnose on their own. And no parents are really like, y'all know how it was back then. You in your room 4 days straight, nobody even came to check on you and see what's going on. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, like, and we walk past that every day with our kids. And when I tell y'all, I hope Brody get on here next time. He can tell y'all, like, I be on his line. Are you good? Are you okay? Are you mentally straight? Is something you're thinking about? Are you cool? I'm on that. But to answer the question about overcoming depression, I want to say now I'm functioning more so with it, but I had to get rid of the people that were keeping me depressed. That was step number one for me. I had to X out the people who kept me feeling down. No, like, if you weren't bringing me good energy and high vibes and things like that, like, I just had to let you go. I would notice my mood would change when a certain somebody or a certain people something nice until it started to become a habit. And you know what I'm saying? This is what you have now. Like, this helped me to feel good from the inside out. Putting on something nice, telling myself, like, you know, Amoria, get up. Even if you don't do shit, just put on something nice. I used to literally just get up and get dressed and go sit at my mama's house, go sit at my sister's house, and they'd be like, oh, where you going? Something about fashion, something about clothes, something about looking good and feeling good really helped me out of that jam. And this is why I do what I do now. I get up and I put on something that, you know what I'm saying, makes me feel good, and I go about my day. What moment made you realize, like, okay, now is the time to put me first? Like I said earlier, it was really more so, oh, I'm sorry, I thought I had another comment. Like I said earlier, it was really prioritizing. Like, my priorities were messed up, right? I can be real about that. My priorities were messed up. I still had like a pinch of, I don't even want to say people pleaser. I'm not even going to use that term. But like, I still had some old habits. And I'm like, you know what? All this energy that you put into making sure everybody else is good, put that back into yourself. That is the moment, and it just hits you. It just comes down like a ton of, it just hits you like a ton of bricks. You don't know the time, you don't know the hour, you don't know the moment you're gonna wake up and be like, okay, today is a new day. You're really gonna just wake up and feel it in your bones. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, today, I'm done bullshitting with myself. Today, I'm done playing about me. This is how I got started with this. It's been on the to-do list for how long? For a while, for years, and I always felt like, okay, I wasn't ready. I'm not ready. But what is ready? What does ready really look like? You just gotta get up and do it. You'll never be ready. You ain't gonna never be ready. You ain't gonna never have all the money, all the equipment. You ain't gonna never have enough time. You have to, man, make the time. Make the time. But to like really stay on course with that question, it's just something I woke up feeling. It's just something I woke up feeling. Like, there was no specific moment. It was just like, damn, like, I literally, even down to my child, like, I put a lot of energy, I put a lot of effort. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, almost in a sense of perfectionism. Like, I want to be the best mom I can be. I never want my child to feel unloved. I want to be the best partner I can be. I never want my partner to feel, I was channeling a lot of energy to everything around me and nothing for myself. So I was like, fuck that. You say you love you, Amore, and you say this is, you know what I'm saying, how shit gonna play out, act on it. Act on it. And this is how all of this happened. I stopped playing with myself. I just stopped playing with myself. That's all. You gotta stop playing with your talent, your potential, your abilities, your capabilities. Like, God does not wake us up every day for nothing. He doesn't wake us up every day for nothing. He does not give us opportunity and air in our and breath in our body and air in our lungs for nothing. Oxygen. He doesn't give us that for nothing. We gotta make, it's up to us to make something out of it. And I choose to make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Even if, whatever, if I could touch a person or two, like, I'm okay with that. If somebody can relate to me, one person off here can relate to me, like, I'm okay with that. Like, literally, I'm okay with that. Yeah, if y'all got anything else, you know what I'm saying, y'all want to ask, like, please feel free. Please feel free. While y'all do that, I think I'm really sitting here like, it feel crazy without having somebody right here, but it's okay, because I'm going to just keep asking myself questions out this basket. I'm just going to keep asking myself questions out this basket. And we're about to do another one. Okay, here we go. Would you eat a bug for $100? First of all, what kind of bug we talking about? We gonna start there. Like, what kind? Is it gonna be alive? I guess we should have been more specific on that. Would I eat a bug for $100? I don't know. I'm not big on like naturey stuff going on in my mouth. Like, I don't know if I like that. Would y'all? A bug? I don't even know what kind of bug, but just a bug. An ant. Would you eat an ant for $100? Would you eat some ants? A pile of ants for $100? I want to know. I want to see what y'all do for some money. I don't think I could go, though. I don't think I can. I don't know. I think, like I said, I think that should have been more specified. Like, like one ant, that's not going to be nothing. That's just, it's going to slide right down. I said a pile. Alright, what do you need a pile of moving, crawling ants for? I'd eat a cricket. Ugh! I don't think I could eat a cricket. I don't think I could eat a cricket. Am I saying cricket or cricket? I can't. I don't recall. I feel like I keep saying cricket. I I'd eat a cricket. No, I don't think I could eat a cricket. Those are bigger than ants, man. If you could choose a different name for yourself, what would it be? Talking about they high in protein. Please get off. Get off. Get off. If I could choose a different name, oh God. I don't know what I would call myself. What do I look like, y'all? What do I look like my name would be? What do I look like my name could be? I mean, I guess y'all gotta know my real name. Maybe, maybe not to know. I feel like my real name is perfect. I can't say what I would call myself or what my name would be if it wasn't what it is. Man, this is, oh, hold on. Hold up. Savannah is crazy. Savannah is crazy. That sounds like a very like retro name. Savannah. You don't give me no last name. Just Savannah. Oh, okay. Put it out there. Savannah is crazy though. What y'all got going on? It's Friday. The weather is weathering. Like the weather is weathering. Like I thought we were in summer basically. Like we in like pre-summer, like summer junior. Like I thought we were on to something, but this rain is like really taking me out. Savannah, I'm not even gonna indulge in that. Savannah Jenkins is wild. That's wild. I don't think I know what to do with all of that. Savannah Jenkins. Let me see what else they had going on. I mean, to ask my whole bunch of questions to myself, but I'm having a blast. I don't care. Let's go. What's the hardest physical challenge you've ever done? Let me tell y'all how frail I am. Let me tell y'all how frail that I am. I'm gonna say, y'all remember them chin-ups in like the 4th and 5th grade when they used to have you do them chin-ups in gym? Making a fool off them kids up in there. Knowing I couldn't do that. I'm just like, no. That probably had to be one of the hardest physical challenges I've ever done. Let me stop playing because I've had some more physical. What's the hardest physical? Probably having a baby. That was a hard, man, laborious. You hear me? Like, I don't know. It was tough. It was physical, very physical. Thank God it didn't last that long. I probably went into labor like September 12th, about 7:30 p.m. And then I had Rody September 13th, 11:20 in the morning. But that, I want to say the aftermath was probably the hardest physical challenge for me. Like the aftermath, the healing, like that shit was hard. It was hard. Not even gonna lie. It was hard. Let me take a little sip. What was the hardest physical challenge for y'all? What have y'all done physically that was just like, oh my God, I can't do another. I can't go through this again. Like, what was that for y'all? What did that look like for y'all? Ooh, these some big back questions, ain't they? We got the big back questions. What is your favorite cereal? Amoria, what is your favorite cereal? Again, it's moods for me because I don't have one that I can put over the other. I don't have one that I can put over the other. I have to be in the mood. So I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be honest, they don't even really make Fruity Pebbles the way they used to, but Fruity Pebbles is still one. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What's that other one? French Toast Crunch? The little French Toast Crunch. Oh, I can't forget the Captain Crunch berries. I'm telling y'all. If I had to change one thing about myself, what would it be and why? Whoo, that's tough, but I think I can answer that. Palomia, if I had to change one thing about myself, I'm gonna go a little deeper than the physical because it's nothing physical for me. It's nothing physical. It's more internal and it's more mental for me. If I could change anything, it would probably be like the way I think. Like I'm always so on edge these days. That's a good one, Pooh. Waffle crisp. Is that waffle crisp or French toast crunch? It's one of them. It's one of them, but they bussin'. Don't let that milk be cold. Bussin'. It should be cold. Let me say that. Y'all be putting ice in y'all milk? Do y'all be putting ice in the milk? Because I feel like that's just too far gone for me. But back to if I had to change one thing about myself, it'll probably be like the way I think. Like when I have conversations with other intellectual people, and gaining their perspective on certain subjects and topics that we may be talking about, like it hits me like, dang, like your train of thought is not the only way to think. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know if I want to change that because I like the way I think. I think I could change just being more open to the way other people think. I just had to correct myself. I had to be more open to the way others think. Like, you know, I be doing my ones and twos for sure. That was a great question, Pooh. If you had to change one thing about yourself, what would you change, Palomia? What would you change? Yeah, I think I would just stay more on that course. Like it's not all about the physical for me. It's definitely more mental, and you know that I just have to understand. Like I'm telling y'all, first of all, let me say this. Let me fix myself. First of all, after 30, if you're not 30 yet, or you're approaching 30 or what have you, it's a beautiful thing. Disclaimer: it's a beautiful thing to reach 30 in this time that we live in. But it's like soon as I turned 30, my whole way of thinking changed. All my levels of maturity, all of what I thought I knew, out the window. It's like it was just gone. It's like I was a clean slate. I was open to whatever, like, especially to the people who've already been 30 before, who's 34, 32. A year of knowledge is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, you begin to reach that fucking mode after. I think I was there. I was at the fucking stage in 92. I want to say that I was born that way. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that I was born that way. But no, it really does hit you after 30 and be like, man, certain shit just doesn't matter anymore. Certain things just don't matter. A lot of things that I find myself putting my energy on and like my time into, it just doesn't matter anymore. You really do reach a F that. Like, I'm not dealing with that. And I understand. So when I meet people who have more like emotional maturity than I do, because I'm not 100% there. I'm still very emotional. I'm sensitive and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see people handle situations like emotionally mature. So if that was just something that I could change about myself, it'd be that, being open to not so resistant to other people's ideas and stuff like that. Ooh, Pooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. She says my unwillingness, she's not even willing. My unwillingness to learn new things. That's something she would change about herself. That was very open, Pooh. That was a good one. That's a good one. Because sometimes we do find ourselves in those modes, like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'm still not about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not even willing to take heed to what you're saying. So that was a good one for sure. That was a good one. It's about my unwillingness to learn new things. Why do you think, I'm on to the next question, y'all. Why do you think humans create art? Why do you think humans create art? That was the question. The next question. For me, I think humans create art because it's a form of expression, like when you can't find the words. At least I know, you know, that's what it was for me. I've been in art. Art has been my art and music. Now that I think retrospect, like, of my life, art and music were my two favorite electives that I could not wait for every week when I was in school. Like, art and music and art, that's all I wanted to do. And when I got to high school, I was even in AP art. Like, I was a freshman in art with juniors and seniors. So, like, we would have art shows, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. But I think you're absolutely correct, Ivy. It is an outlet. Like I said, I feel like people do it. Like, when you hear a beat, like when people make beats and make music and stuff like that, I feel like you can literally hear what they're feeling like through a beat. Or, you know what I'm saying? The sounds and the effects that they use, like, it's a feeling. When you can't find the words and you can't, it's relaxing. You know, when you can't, you know, just verbally express yourself, art is there. And it comes in many forms. This is art. Like, I am art. You're art. Everybody's art. Like, you just have to tap into it. Honestly, that's really it. For me, when I create art, it's because I want people to come inside my brain just for me. That's nice. That's cute. That's nice. She says, for me, when I create art, it's because I want people to come inside my brain for just a minute. Facts. And, like, on some real type stuff though, like, I love poetry too. I love poetry. All I ever did when I was younger, even up until now, is journal, write. I've written poetry on many accounts. I've also won an award for that too in school. Like, let's be clear here. Some people, as a form of self-expression, some people aren't very good at using words. That's the truth. Pooh. That was a great one. It is. Like, I feel like I express myself through fashion. I don't paint per se, and I don't, you know what I'm saying, like, do all that type of artsy stuff. But, like, my art, girl, shut up. My art is literally through my clothes, and it reaches other people, and y'all relate to it. Some relate to it, some don't understand it. Like, I still have yet to meet somebody who says that, you know, man, my shit ain't hitting on nothing. But I have yet to, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I know about myself. And I know that it makes people feel good. Like, just the energy, man, it's energy. Energy is so, man, it's so profound. Like, it's real. Like, I have walked in rooms where, you know what I'm saying, it lights up. It lights up. When I go to work, it lights up. Everybody loves it. They're conversation starters. Like, that's why I encourage people to wear nice pieces, even if you have to thrift them. I'm heavy on thrifting. You find you a nice piece, it gets the conversation flowing. People want to know where you got things from. You know what I'm saying? I don't particularly gatekeep, because I know, you know what I'm saying, if it's a one-on-one, you probably won't find it anyway. But even if it's not, like, I don't gatekeep. It's nothing to let you know, you know what I'm saying, where I got something from. I want everybody to feel good. That's just what it is. Like, I want everybody to literally not even feel good, but feel what I'm feeling in that moment. When I come around you, I want you to feel what I'm feeling. Like, I want you to look good and feel good too. So that's what it is. Fashion is my choice of art. This is a trashy question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. What reality show would you want to be on? Are we talking reality, like, is Jerry Springer and all of that, like, reality, right? Yay, nay, is Jerry Springer a reality show? Like, Ricky Lake, are those, Sally, Jesse, Raphael, like, are those reality shows? Because if they are considered reality, is that considered reality? Is that considered reality? Jerry Springer? I want to go on Jerry Springer. I'm screaming to the maximum I'll be on. Talk about you would definitely be on Baddies Midwest on my phone. But I'm not even like a baddie. Like, I don't be doing what they be doing. I'm a baddie. Hold on. I'm a baddie, but I'm not that type of baddie. They be out there squabbling and boxing and shit. Like, I don't be on that. I don't be. If y'all watch Baddies, I'm like the Sky of the group. Like Sky be just to herself sitting back like y'all look dumb as hell. Like that's really my whole take on that. I would be all like Jerry Springer just because I like that ratchet feel, like that ratchet fake live shit that they would do on there. Like this shit is nowhere near real, but it's entertaining. For sure, it's entertaining. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having a blast reading these questions to myself. I hope y'all are too, to be totally honest. This turned into, this went from putting yourself first to me asking myself a bunch of questions. You know what? I can do that. That's what I want to do, and I can do that, and I'm okay with that. So, and I definitely appreciate y'all tapping in and answering them too, because y'all got me cracking up over here, for real. My next question is, when do you feel the most courageous? I have a few instances where I be feeling courageous, but my most like big homie moments where I be feeling like, damn, I'm really doing that shit, like I gotta be brave and shit, like anything pertaining to my kid, anything pertaining to Rhodey makes me feel. And you know what? I'm going to get to the reasoning on that like in a whole nother episode. Because like I said, my fingers are crossed that he comes on here with me one day. He already be on his Hollywood shit. But like, I really hope he come on here with me one day. But he makes me feel, being a mom and him as well, like he makes me feel courageous. Like he makes me feel like I can do anything. And it's so funny, like having a little person, well, he's not a little person, but like, you know what I mean? Like a little person looking to you to like do whatever they think you can do. Like he comes, like even when he was smaller, like he used to come to me for everything. I mean, obviously because I'm his mom and he thinks I can fix everything. He thinks I can do everything. And the most courageous moments be when I make it happen. Whatever he may ask me to do and I make it happen, that's when I feel the most courageous. So, you know, shout out to the mothers, shout out to the mommies and you know, parents, period. Like even if you're just a parental role or figure, you're not quite a parent yourself biologically, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the parents in the world, man. This shit is not easy. But your kids definitely make you feel like you can do anything. Yeah, we gonna, oh, it's 7:50 already. Who knew? Who knew? So we gonna end this thing with, I don't know who needs to hear this, but hold on, let me pull my thing up so I can let y'all hear what I don't know if y'all need to hear, but we gonna tap into that. Moving right along. Let me get to it. Alright, so the next segment, and to end this thing and wrap it all up, I really do appreciate y'all getting on here chatting with me tonight. But I'm going to end it with my I don't know who needs to hear this but segment. And number one, we ain't even going to waste no time. Number one, plan some me time. Like some alone time. Some me time, whatever that looks like for you, do that. Don't keep putting it off. Don't keep putting yourself off. That's what this is all about. Putting yourself first. Whatever that looks like. If you just want to sit in your living room in the dark, trust me, I'll be doing that shit. But if you want to do that with nobody talking to you, you have that right. Number two, make time for your loved ones. Not just I'm coming to see you like out of habit, but like literally making quality time for the people that you love. Number three, trust yourself and your decisions. Trust yourself and your decisions. I feel like that is another major part of putting yourself first, trusting yourself, and trusting that you make good decisions. I don't know who needs to hear this, but number four, pick up a hobby. Pick up a hobby. I don't care if it's riding your bike up and down the block. Pick up a hobby, like something you obviously don't do on a day-to-day basis that you need to start doing. It feels good, trust me. Number five, try a new food or dish. Cause I get tired of y'all ordering all the chicken wings and gizzards and shit. Like, try something new. Like just not even that long ago. Like, I tried Indian food for the first time. Shout out to the chicken tikka masala, like, and the naan, and the garlic naan. It was delicious though. Like, nevertheless, it was delicious, and I will never turn back. I will never turn my back on you, chicken tikka masala. I will never turn my back on you. Number 6, and I reiterate this a lot. You're probably gonna hear it in every episode. Clean your room. Clean your room. I know you needed to hear that. Clean it. And last but not least, number 7. I don't know who needs to hear this, but get last week's leftovers out of the refrigerator. I think I might be talking to myself. I don't know. Maybe. Y'all don't need to know if I'm talking to myself. Get last week's leftovers out of the refrigerator. Them that Whopper from last week is cutting up. Get it up out of there. Get it up out of there. We're done with it. Wrap it up, burn it, and throw it away. So, yes, that's my I don't know who needs to hear this, but I appreciate y'all tuning back in with me this week. I love y'all so much. Y'all don't even know. Like a lot of y'all, I don't even know. Y'all probably never even see me in person, but I love this for y'all. I love that y'all. And if you see me out, please holler. But not too loud, because I'm an introvert and I got anxiety. Don't holler too loud. I might start running. I don't know. Talking about get that wong out of the refrigerator. Not for real, them bean sprouts is tearing the butter dish up. Like, it's tearing it up. I want to learn to knit. I love that for you, Palomia, but we are wrapping it up. Yo, thank y'all for watching and tuning in today to Big Chat. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, after this video, after you're done with this right here, go over to YouTube, like, love, subscribe. It's all there for you. Like I said, I appreciate y'all watching and tapping in with me, and I will see y'all next time.
Talk your shit, shorty. Yeah, any op, I'll demolish them. Fuck a hater, don't acknowledge them. Just stay focused, get your dollars in. Talk your shit, shorty.